So, I cleaned up my room. I think it looks pretty good. Oh, but having a messy room, that's not the mistake I made as a drummer. Alright, what's going on? I hope you are having such an amazing Christmas and New Year's. I'm excited that I get to make another video for you. Now, I've made mistakes as a drummer. I've got one specific mistake that I have made that I want you to avoid making, and it's something that currently I am working very hard to stop making. It is a very bad habit, but it's also a good habit at the same time that proves that I can be better. Let me explain. What is the thing that separates me from being as good as the pros? And the thing is, there's something missing in my playing, and I think I've got the answer. Here it is. Rudiments. I'm sorry. It's rudiments. Now, I have been working a lot on my rudiments because I believe that they are the reason I'm not playing as well as I could be. They're holding me back. Here's the habit. I'm in the habit of only practicing a couple rudiments. And as a result of that, because I'm so familiar with just those rudiments, they are the only rudiments that I use in my drumming. That sucks. But there's a positive. If I continue to practice the paradiddle, practice over and over again, get it ingrained into you, well, that'll start moving its way into your playing, or at least parts of it. And that's what I'm trying to get you to do. That's what I'm trying to get me to do. I am only using the rudiments that I've ever practiced. What are the rudiments that you and I probably are most familiar with? You might say, I don't use rudiments. Ah, you're wrong. That's not true. You probably use the same rudiments that I do. I have single strokes, like, ingrained into me. That's pretty well all I use on my hands. And then double strokes on the kick pedal. I practice so much with my right foot making fast doubles, and then I worked on triples, and I'm working on quadruples, and because of that, they kept popping up into all my playing, and it made me better. The thing I noticed the most, I only use doubles here, on my right hand, because it's my dominant hand. I have terrible doubles on my left hand, not really good technique on my left hand. If you look at all of the crazy drummers, Gabe from Drum Beats Online and David Cola, you look at all their grooves, you see their playing. I like to chop out like David Cola, and I'd like to rock like Gabe, but I can't. What are they doing that I can't do? They're using the rudiments. They have practiced their rudiments so much. Specifically like left hand doubles and left hand leading rudiments. It changes their playing completely. They've learned how to use doubles and singles in different patterns. Essentially, using different rudiments that have different placements of their doubles and their singles, as well as where their accents are. That's what a rudiment is. And if we start using these patterns, which we all have a book, a poster, something with these patterns on it. They're right there. We try to figure out what is the deal that I'm not doing the things that they're doing. Well, it's because of this thing called Rudiments. I've never, yeah, Rudiments have not been fun. And that's because we don't know the reason why we're using these rudiments. We think like, well, I can make this pattern right here in front of me on the practice pad, but it doesn't do anything. If you take that and then you just play it, end up playing it on the snare drum. But I challenge you to think of it differently. If you think about doing your classic fill, pretty well everyone learns this right away, is right left on the snare, right left on the tom, right left on the second tom, right left on the floor tom, crash. Do you know that? Try now starting a left-handed paradiddle. Left right on the snare, left left on the first tom, right left on the second tom, right right on the floor tom, left hand crash. Work your way up in from like quarter notes to eighth notes to 16th notes to 32nd notes. But if you start using your, specifically probably your left hand in doubles, you will start being able to learn how to take that sticking and apply it to different orchestration. I think that it's the rudiments that are holding us back. What is it for? It's to free up space and make it easier and quicker for you to get around the drum set. So why am I doing a double on the first rack tom? What's the point of that? I can easily do right left. It's the same thing, sounds the same. What's the point? The reason why you use doubles instead of singles, it's not because it sounds any different, but it opens you up to doing a different thing with your opposing hand at the same time, or get to something quicker with your opposing hand. So these patterns that these pros are using, it's always incorporating doubles and singles, as well as the kick drum. The point is, use your rudiments. Here's my recommendation. Use the paradiddle, because it's exactly what the pros are doing. Not in the fact that they're using paradiddles all over the place, but what the pros are doing are playing singles and doubles, alternating and figuring out different ways. The paradiddle is incorporating singles and doubles together. So that's where I'm starting. And while you're at it, take it slow. This is the perfect time to fix technique. Left hand technique probably sucks for a lot of people. It does for me. I am taking this time to learn my paradiddle at speed and doing it clean. Along with that, figure out how to learn left hand lead and right hand lead. That will benefit you a lot. I have come up with one fill at 16th note paradiddles and some singles at the end. I'm starting with a left-handed lead paradiddle. So there you go. That's my advice to you. If you want to be like a pro, quit doing what I did and start doing what I'm doing now, learning my rudiments, and then trying your very best to incorporate it in your fills and grooves. We shouldn't give up on rudiments. They're written out patterns that will help us grow. Now the pros know how to use them and incorporate them and pick them apart and put little bits of this and a little bit of that all over the place. I pretty well play a paradiddle for like at least a half hour every single day. I've already seen improvement in my drumming. But that's all for me. I hope you had a great time. I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed it. I just, this is a video I didn't have planned until I started realizing what I wanted to do, and it's truly something I'm working on right now. Like, I'm not giving you stuff that I'm just like, I planned that years ago, I'm gonna do it now. But I want to teach you something that I wish I would have been told before. So, I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoy your new year. I hope 2021 is amazing and you start learning and progressing and improving in your drumming, and you start getting to where you want to be. I hope this helps you. So, if you like this video, click, just touch the the like button. If you enjoyed it and you're new here and you want to see more, there's a big red button. It says subscribe on it. It's not like a logo. It's a button. So that means you can push it. I would love it if you did, because it just makes me feel so good that somebody would like to see more of my videos and support me. I would like the support. I like support. People supporting me, thanks. You who have subscribed, thank you for coming by. Leave a comment. Enjoy your day. I will see you in my next video. Goodbye.